first pick in the 2025 WNBA draft presented by State Farm goes to the Dallas Wings.
You still want to switch, or?
What they be saying, barbecue chicken, looking fingers? That's what I see.
Should Paige Bueckers stay in college for another year? The Dallas Wings secured the #1 overall pick in the 2025 WNBA draft, and Bueckers is projected to be the first player off the board headed to Texas. However, there are reports that the Los Angeles Sparks was her preferred destination, but they ended up getting the #2 overall pick. Paige Bueckers has another year of college eligibility due to a season-ending injury she suffered back in August of 2022, so she could skip out on the 2025 WNBA draft and test the waters during the 2026 WNBA draft. What do you think she should do?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy ShawnFromNVY back with another video. Now, in today's video, we gotta talk about the Dallas Wings winning the first overall #1 pick in the lottery. A lot of people this offseason, including myself, had a few picks that we would think that the Indiana Fever should look at to build around Caitlin Clark. Right now, one of those people was Nneka Ogwumike, but with the recent issues going on with her and the Seattle Storm, I'm gonna take Nneka off my list. You guys can keep on your list if you want to. I'm gonna take off my list. And 9 times out of 10, it didn't sound like she really wanted to come to Indiana, so I'm just gonna take off my list completely. Now, another player I had on my list was Satou Sabally. A lot of people still have her on the list. I kind of got on my list still. I told you guys my 2 picks was Nneka and Satou, but now we gotta pause those dreams and come back to reality, because the Dallas Wings just acquired the first overall pick in the next draft. Now, everyone has Paige Bueckers going #1 overall. I actually got Paige Bueckers going #1 overall. Now, going #1 overall, you're looking at Paige Bueckers and Enrique Ogwumike. If I'm Satou Sabally, you have a real tough decision to make this year. A lot of people are saying they don't know how Enrique and Paige are gonna work, because Enrique is more of a ball dominant player. She's a walking bucket, and Paige Bueckers, she's very efficient. She don't always need the ball, but when she get the ball, she shoots at a high efficiency. If they could be coached to merge their game together, the Dallas Wings could be the team to keep your eye on. Now, like I said, if I'm Satou, you got a huge decision you got to make. Would you test out the free agency? Do you test the free agency and go sign with Indiana? Or do you stay put in Dallas and build that team up with Dallas? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I want to see Satou in a Fever jersey, But if I'm being real with you guys, her best bet might be to stay in Dallas. I'm just saying. If Paige Bueckers is okay with coming to Dallas, because I read reports that wasn't her preferred destination, I think she really wanted to go to LA. Me personally, I would have liked to see her on the Valkyrie. Let her start her own thing with the Golden State Valkyrie, her own team. It's no guarantee because then you don't know what player she's playing with, but she could have went to a franchise that could have been dedicated to solely just building around her. But I personally believe she wanted to be in LA. LA would have been a dope spot because you're looking at Rickea Jackson, Cameron Brink's coming back, Paige Bueckers. You're looking at some nice players. Dallas isn't a bad destination either. Some people said they even would like to see Paige in Chicago. Now that Chicago has what seems to be more of a competent coach, you pair Paige with Carmela Cardoso and a possible progressing Angel Reese, that's not a bad look either. Now that would not be my third destination for Paige to go to Chicago, so scratch that off the list. Paige is not going to go to LA no time soon. Scratch that off the list. So all these teams, all these hypotheticals, we got to throw them away now. Dallas has number one pick. Now, some would say they don't think that Dallas would pick her. Dallas would be crazy to not pick Paige Bueckers, but I don't even know who else they would pick if not Paige. You get Paige and let Paige run the point. Enrique gets to play out the ball. Like I said, she's a walking bucket. You're looking at a better version of Caitlin and Kelsey Mitchell. It's being real. Not saying Paige Bueckers is better than Caitlin Clark, but Enrique Gunwale is better than Kelsey Mitchell. It's no debate. And Paige gets to continue to develop. And I don't want to compare. Like I hate to compare, but you know, in sports, you got to kind of compare a little bit. I think they will really be okay. Satu has a real big decision to make. I wouldn't be mad if Satu Sabali decided to stay put in Dallas rather than come to Indiana. Just off location, right? Dallas, Texas versus Indiana. She'll see more money. A lot of people are going to say that if she's not playing with Caitlin Clark, that Satu won't be as big as she could be. We can't even really say that because even Caitlin Clark's players that she's playing with now, yeah, we know their names now and stuff like that, but what financially has Caitlin Clark brought to those players that they didn't already have or either they don't have? Aaliyah Boston already had shoe deals. If anything, she did the most for someone like Lexi Hull. Like, we can't use the excuse that Caitlin Clark, who's a mega star, is going to make every player on her team superstars. It doesn't work like that. I would even go this far to give this hot take that the Indiana Fever needs Satu Sabali more than Satu Sabali needs Indiana Fever. For Satu Sabali, she might as well stay in Dallas. That's just my opinion. I'm not a sports analyst. I don't do the data and the numbers and stuff. I just see the game and know what it is. I know you guys can come in the comments with all your stats and all this and that. Okay, cool, whatever. I'm not a stat person. I'm a win person. Wins, losses. Who can give them to me? Who can take them away? So that's all I got for this one. Hey, look, 4 things. You guys stay safe. You guys stay cool. Love yourself. Love each other. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.